Hi all, welcome to John's Model Making. Today we got Lancaster Bomber issues 10 and 11. Yes, this is what we finished off with issue 9, so we'll need this because we're going to add this to issue 10. These are the parts for issue 10. There we go. You can see that center section there. I'll show you on the overhead, but that is where we add issue 9 onto it. So I'll have a look at the parts listing for 10 and 11, and then we'll get on with the build. There we go, issue 10. In this issue, the fuselage construction continues. This stage of the build incorporates the main fuselage spar, which will form an integral part of the wing structure later on. There we go, you can see it. So that basically goes in there, as long as I don't break it beforehand, of course, which I won't. There we go. Open up the instructions, have a quick look. There you can see where it's that's issue 9, fits into there. So that's the first thing we'll actually do, and then we add on all the other pieces, and we'll add on to it in later issues as well. That is what we're left with after this issue. So you can see there's a lot more construction needed doing. And issue 11, we have the first fuel tank. There we go. That is the fuel tank. There are some details here as well which we need to paint, and there are some ribs here. These are aluminium ribs which will secure the fuel tank in place. We'll add them. There we go. As you can see, we've got to mark them off and add the ribs, bend them round and cut them into place. So there is a fair bit to do. We need to paint these as well. Dark green. So we've got some dark green paint, luckily. And we spray these little details. Here we go. Silver. Well, they use a spray can, I won't be using a spray can. And then we pop it into place. There we go. That is what it looks like. We also use satin acrylic varnish. Excellent stuff. One good thing about these two issues, no stringers. So anyway, there's issue 10. So without further ado, let's get on with the build. Okay, let's get them out of this little bag. There we go. Now all we need to do is to cut them out of place, out of this frame. But first of all, we need to mark this one up 65. All these are 70, so we can't really go wrong with them, but we do need to cut them out. There we go, guys, that is issue 10 complete. There we go. As for the fuel tank, for the next stage, those pieces there, that's where the fuel tank will go, and that is from issue 9. Let's move on to issue 11. Okay, now we've got issue 11, which is the first fuel tank. There's a fuel tank, comes in two parts, top and a bottom. We got these aluminium strips which we put over the top. Got to mark them out yet, and we have, there we go, these little they're supposed to be caps. We got to paint these. There's 6 of them all together. If you can. There we go. We got 6 fuel caps. There we go. We have to paint these and place them on the fuel tank. Different positions, obviously, but we'll do that much later. Here's what we've already done. That is issue 10. The fuel tank goes in here like that. I've just had to mark it off for these aluminium strips. So without further ado, let's get on with the build. There we go, they've all been primed and airbrushed, ready to put on the fuel tank now. There we go, those strips in now in place. Let them dry off and we can put the fuel caps in. There we go, that's one of the fuel caps, and the others all in place. Excellent stuff. I just need to spray that with a varnish. Well, there we go guys, that is the fuel tank. It's just sat there, it's not fixed in place. It's had a satin varnish finish. All the fuel caps are in place. There we go, looking pretty good. Those straps were very awkward, but there's the one fuel cap there, but they're all in place now. We've got another fuel tank on the other side to complete. I think that might be next actually. There we go, there's issue 12, another fuel tank, and they're the bear ribs. So I might do that off camera actually, but I'm showing it you twice. Then step 13, we got some wing ribs and stringers. Whoopity-doo, stringers. And then step 14, there we go, second fuselage main spar is added to the model. So I think I'll do 13 and 14 together. That looks a bit more interesting than doing a repeat performance. That's what we'll be left with after issue 14. Excellent stuff. So there we go guys, that is it for now. There is the first fuel tank. And nicely in place. Excellent stuff. Was rather fiddly, but it looks good. Now it's had a varnish as well. Excellent stuff. So anyway, that is it for now. Like I said before, issue 12 is just the same fuel tank but for the other side, so I'll probably do that off camera, add it, and then we'll move on to 13 and 14 for the next video. So there we go for another video of the Lancaster Bomber. If you did like that, give us a big thumbs up, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and I'll see you soon. Thanks for watching and tuning in. Stay safe. Bye for now.